Hi.
Hey guys.
Oh, Lord. So you
What?
might hear a whooshing noise this whole episode, but I'm not turning the fan off because it's 114 out.
Oh my God.
I know. And guess what? Sunday, 117. So guess what? You're going to hear some whooshing. I don't really care.
That's insane.
At this point, I feel like I would sweat to death if I turn the fan off.
I'm sorry.
I know. It sucks. Also, guys, my New Japan bracket totally busted.
Why? What happened?
Oh, Lord. I don't know who's booking that, but Takahashi, gone. Kota, gone. We got Okada versus Evil. Kind of want Evil to win because he had a really good match. That's going to be my new choice, guys. Evil. Evil for the win.
Do we honestly think that's happening though?
I hope. I feel like Okada would be like way too like predictable. But maybe that's what they want. I don't know. I mean,
they're coming back. They want people to watch, so it's probably going to be Okada.
I don't know. I feel like everybody's bracket was busted, though, because I think everybody had Takahashi. So, you know, I don't know how I feel about that. Sorry, guys. I'm just like, what? Why? Why, though?
I'm sure it'll all make sense eventually.
I hope so. I also hope that, like, it's not gonna happen. But I hope the virus goes away long enough to where, like, I don't know, Jay White could finally get his shot. It's gonna be a while.
Yeah.
Last we heard of him, he was like, Naito, I'm coming for that Intercontinental Championship. Well,
he ain't coming anywhere.
He might. You ain't going, you ain't coming, and nothing's happening, buddy. Just
no, not in Japan.
You may want to, I don't know, find another way to do it because it's not happening the way you're thinking.
I wonder when travel will open back up for them.
Well, let's see. We're a fucking shit show, so
next summer.
A while.
Next summer, maybe. And if you hear this squeaking, it's
dog.
The dog, but trust me, I'd rather him squeak that than drive me crazy this entire time.
Yeah. I mean, I would hope like spring or summer 2021, but who knows? I mean, Europe just opened travel for them, but not for us.
Interesting.
I know. I just, yeah. I'm not happy. I want it to be over.
Me too.
It's ridiculous. And now I live in a shit show. So, yay. I'm so excited. And, you know, when people are like, I don't know anybody who had the virus, then you have people like me, and I'm like, I know 4 people who, well, one of them's getting tested today, but 4 people who have it in the past month.
I know people.
One of them, so my parents were supposed to go camping with my dad's friend this weekend, which before anybody says anything, you're like super distant, so it's not, you know, one of those. He calls today, he's like, so I'm running a fever. It's like 103.
Oh gosh.
It's like I'm getting tested. I'm like, well, you're not going to see him for like a month, so you might want to change your plans.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. It's gonna be about a month probably. Yeah. I'm just so over it. I'm done. Don't want to deal with it. I say we just call this year over. We're done with this year. Yeah. At this point, who knows if Christmas will even be a thing.
That's very true.
I'm not banking on it. But also that means I'm like, do I tell my mom not to buy my WrestleMania tickets for Christmas?
I mean, they may not even be on sale. Who knows?
I don't know. I really want to go to WrestleMania though.
Well, I think it's probably going to be in Florida.
I really want to go to WrestleMania though.
Even if they have WrestleMania, even on a smaller scale, they're not going to have access.
That's okay.
Yeah, but that's one of the main reasons why we like to go.
That's all right. At this point, if I could just go sit at a show, I'd be okay. Like, if I
a
could
lot of
just,
money to spend just to go sit at a show.
well, I was gonna go to the New Japan show, but which is not a ton of money. And if it's California, we could go to the beach.
Yeah.
So that's my thought process. I'm like, honestly, I just want to go. I mean, not even WrestleMania. Not even WrestleMania. I don't even have to go sit at WrestleMania. I just want to go, like, sit at the New Japan show. Or, like, go to SmackDown. No, I don't want to go to SmackDown. Yeah, speaking of SmackDown, yeah, I don't know how I feel about Raw or SmackDown as of late.
It's just all a mess.
It is, and it's like shit doesn't make sense. It's not worth watching because I'm just like, who, like, oh my god, Bruce Pritchard, really? Oh my god, I can't. And part of me is like, maybe I shouldn't blame Bruce Pritchard. Maybe it's maybe it's just Vince. So I'm like, maybe I don't blame him. But then I'm like, no, I want to blame him too. Like, can we go back? You know what I miss? And I was watching like old episodes of SmackDown during SmackDown. Yeah, I just was like, I'm not going to watch the new shit. I'm going to go watch some old SmackDown. So I watched one from 2016, and it was so comforting because like they were talking, they're like, Talking Smack is on after SmackDown, and I'm like, oh god, I miss Talking Smack. Because that Raw Talk or whatever the fuck they call it is like,
it's weird,
so stupid.
Yeah,
I'm like, who? There's like zero personality. They're just like, oh, Kevin Owens, you were on Raw tonight. Yeah, no shit. What really? No shit. And they found more cases at the Performance Center of the virus.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, more. Just keep loading it on. But hey, don't think that AEW is any better, because turns out they are having fans in their stupid whatever the fuck it's called show, Fighter Fest, whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not testing the people in like the upper section, the fans in the upper sections. They're not testing them.
What?
Yeah. So like the wrestlers are getting tested supposedly, and if there's people in like the lower section near the wrestlers, they're getting tested. But according to them, they're far enough away. So I feel like they're only protecting the wrestlers, not protecting everyone who's in the building.
Everyone else.
Yeah. Which, am I surprised? No.
That's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
You would think there would be laws about that. Not laws, but rules about that.
Fucking savior of the fucking masses, Cody Rhodes. Sorry. I fucking hate that guy.
He did lose his dog, though.
Yeah, that made me sad. I was like, I feel really bad for that dog.
Poor little Colby Jack. He was so cute.
And I feel bad for Brandy, but not Cody. I don't feel bad for you, Cody. You're a little dick. And apparently people are starting to call Cody out, though.
Huh.
On his God complex. Which we've done for a long time.
He does have one of those.
He does. But remember, when we say it, everybody's like, oh, don't say that. He's a nice man, and he's the greatest wrestler that's ever stepped foot on the planet. And he shits gold and pees platinum. Yeah. Sound about right? Yeah. Everybody's all like, what? Yeah. It's called Y'all Just Found Out. Apparently they all just found out.
Who's doing it, though? Who's saying it?
Oh, here we go again this week. It's the AEW faithful.
Oh, they're saying it?
Yeah. Well, no, it's like normal wrestling fans who are like, wow, Cody's got kind of a God complex, and the AEW fans are like, no, don't say that. That's ignorant. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't got time for that. Also, if you want to be bored to tears, Orange Cassidy versus Jericho this week.
Did you see where he had on the shirt that said the American Nightmare and it looked like the Great American Bash poster?
Yeah.
He's not petty at all.
No.
He doesn't care one bit what WWE is doing.
You know what? I realized why Being the Elite went to shit.
Why?
There was two reasons, actually. First is Marty, because Marty was really the comedic relief of the whole entire thing. And two, it's because they're fucking petty. Like, every week it was like, oh, look at me, I have a sledgehammer and I'm doing this. Oh, look at me, I'm better than the WWE. Oh, look at me. It's like, ugh. Dude, we get it.
Valid point.
We fucking get it. You don't like Vince. Move on. You focus on that shit show carnival that you're making. Like, I don't get it. Any other person in the world, people would be like, wow, they're fucking petty. These assholes, they're like, you know, they have such valid grievances. Valid grievance my ass. No. They're not. No. No, no,
I don't think so.
No, no, no. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm not dealing with that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No, ma'am, Pam. So, anyway, SmackDown or Raw tonight, where we didn't watch, but something big happened.
I watched part of it.
Well, it's not on here yet, so. Anyway, Heath Slater's back.
No, it was a one-off thing.
Well, yeah, he's back for a night. But anyway, he's back for a night. He turned on Drew. Heath is looking jacked as shit.
Well, he turned on Drew for like a minute, and then they ended up hugging and doing the 3-man band thing in the ring.
Yeah.
It was a good moment. And then he started crying.
And then he cried.
He cried because he knew it was his last time in WWE. It was really sad.
Good. You know what? I would be crying happy tears.
He wasn't happy.
You know what I'd be doing? I'd be like, you know what this is? This is the lifeboat from the sinking fucking ship.
No, they weren't happy tears.
I love how he's like, I'm leaving. And I'm sitting there going, I'm leaving. Yay. I feel like, wow. Have you seen the movie Half Baked?
Mm-mm.
I'd be like, fuck you. Fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you. I'm out. That'd be me. That would be me. Yeah. I would not be the person to be like, I'm so sad that I'm leaving. Be like, hello? Yeah. Impact Wrestling? What's up? Ring of Honor? I'd love to work with Danhausen and Session Moth Martina. Yeah, that'd be me. Be calling other places.
Well, anyway, it was sad. He was crying.
I mean, I feel bad for him because that's all he's ever known, but like, part of me is like, he knows enough people who like, he's not going to drown on the indies. He knows enough. Like, Gallows and Anderson said they want him to take him out on the indies. Like, there's enough people who are going to help him out.
Right.
To like, figure out how to do shit. I mean, even Zack Ryder's going to figure it out, and Zack Ryder's a fucking idiot. I mean, he's a fucking idiot. Yeah, he's gonna figure. I mean, let's be real. It's gonna be Hawkins doing a majority of the legwork, but he's gonna figure it out. So, I feel like Heath will he'll have his head above water. He got it. He'll be just fine. I mean, I would love to see him in Impact.
He looked really good.
He did. He's been like super focused on working out, but like all of them are.
Mm-hmm.
Like have you seen Gallows?
Mm-hmm.
He's freaking jacked now. Yeah. Everybody's all jacked. I'm over here looking like a potato.
The quarantine 15.
Yeah, it is actually 15. That's the thing. Yeah. It's literally like, well, and then I did really good for like a couple minutes. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go eat healthy, and then I'm like, oh, never mind, bring on the pie and cookies.
Yeah.
I
went and did a healthy shopping trip after work tonight.
Oh my god, that's
bought broccoli and green beans and fish. My treat was hummus and what else did I get? I got one more sweet, like, snacky thing, but I can't remember what it was. Yeah, that was basically it. All that hummus is sounding pretty good right about now. It's caramelized onion hummus. It's good.
Even more now. I'm like,
it was delicious. I already had some of it. It was delicious.
I love how you're like, it's so good. It's caramelized onion. And I'm like, even more now. That's gross. Guys, I eat like a fucking 8-year-old kid. Like, the joke between my brother and his wife and my parents are, just order her the chicken tenders because she's not going to like anything else.
That's true. I'd order chicken tenders places a lot.
I know. Which, you know what's funny, though, is like, I'm very particular on chicken tenders. So, like, the joke is just not good. Like last time we went out to eat, which seems like 87 years ago. My brother's wife was like, "Oh, she wants the chicken tenders." I was like, "Actually, no, I want a gyro. Thank you." I'm like, no. Don't I'm like, don't be so sure about that. But yeah, guys, it's I don't know what I'm so Extreme Rules. Let's get back to wrestling. Extreme Rules.
Well, hold on before we get into that. There's a interview that Heath Slater just did.
Mm-hmm.
He said this was something that had to be done. Me and Drew go way back, and he promised me something, and I wanted it, so thank God it happened. He's the man, the champ, my brother, both inside and outside the ring. I'm pretty sure that he loves me after he helped me up and gave me a hug. No, this was a nice closing of a chapter, so let's see what the future brings for me. So he promised him a match, I guess, although it wasn't really much of a match. It was a Claymore kick.
Yeah. That's another one where I'm like, Jen, I feel like you would enjoy that sandwich.
Oh, that's true.
Plus, Heath is such a nice guy.
He's very nice.
Yeah. Such a nice guy. And so it's true. They're both such nice guys. Anyway, I don't know how they're going to do Extreme Rules. Like, Backlash was crap. It was crap. And now Extreme Rules, guess what it looks like?
Crap.
So, I'm not watching it. I'm sorry, but no. And now SummerSlam, guess where it's gonna be held at?
Performance Center.
The Performance Center. Which I don't like how they waited so long to tell people.
Well, I mean, I think we all knew that's what's gonna happen.
Well, exactly, but like SummerSlam is a month from now. So they waited up until the month before to tell people. Like, you couldn't have, last month been like, hey, guys, I mean, the writing's on the wall. You know?
True.
Couldn't have just said that.
I mean, this just from here on out, pretty much indefinitely at this point. That's just going to be the case.
Oh, no. According to Vince, he thinks next month there's going to be people. They're going to have people.
Sure.
Okay, old man yelling at the clouds. Sure, that's going to happen. Especially in Florida. Oh, yeah, Florida, you're going to have people in an arena. Yeah, I'm sure that'll work out well. That'll be the biggest shit show ever. Biggest shit show. Like, unfortunately, the only companies that are kind of doing it right are New Japan, Ring of Honor, and Impact. Because New Japan, they're going to have people, but again, like Japan, the cases are like super, super, super low. Like, double digits, not like us in this shithole. And by shithole, I mean the state of Arizona shithole. Like, you know what it's made me realize? I hate where I fucking live. I hate this place.
You didn't know that before?
Well, I did. But I was like, it can't get any worse. Oh, no. Oh, no. I hate this place even more now. Especially, like, fucking everybody who's like, okay, go to the grocery store yesterday. And I'm like, okay, I'm just going to get like 4 things. I don't need a ton of stuff. I just need like 4 things. right? So I have my mask on and I'm going in the store. There's a line of 6 people, no mask on, yelling at the lady at the front of the grocery store because she's like, you can't come in. And they're like, this is against my rights that my ancestors fought for. So you know what I do? Because at this point, after this virus and civil unrest and the fucking Cheeto in the office and my back hurting and my legs hurting and everything else, I literally have no filter anymore. So I walk by and I go, wear the fucking mask. Yeah, I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't give a fuck. I'll say it. I'm like, what are they going to do? Hit me? I'll sue. At least I can make money off this.
True.
Yeah, what are they going to do?
I just don't understand why people don't realize that a business can refuse you for any reason. So it's like,
yeah,
your rights have never been that important because they can get rid of you for any reason.
Exactly. Like, do you not remember no shoes, no shirt, no service? Like, yeah. That's literally been a thing, like, forever.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, this is the first time my rights. I'm like, dude, you think you have rights?
The funniest one I've seen so far is the little old lady that sat down on the floor at Costco.
Yeah.
Sat in the middle of the floor. Like an idiot. And the woman that worked there, when she was trying to get up, she could barely get the woman there, was like, do you want some help? She's like, no. She's like, okay. Like, yeah, just be stuck in the floor then, old lady.
I think the craziest one was probably actually here in this shithole state where the lady at Target just starts ripping the mask off the display and she's like, I'm over this bullshit. We don't need this. And I'm like, why? Why am I not surprised? And then the best part is she goes on Instagram Live when the cops show up and she's like, you know, this is just a deep state conspiracy. And the cop's like, ma'am, put your phone down. And she's like, I'm not going to put my phone down. And he's like, ma'am, put your hands behind your back. And she's like, you're doing this because I'm Jewish.
Oh, my God.
And you could see, like, her estranged husband, like, smirking in the doorway, like, bitch, get out of my house. That guy's like, get out of there. Like, in the garage, there's 2, like, brand new Range Rovers, fucking... Like, in the original video, the poor kids at Target, you can tell they're, like, 17 years old working at the Target. And they're like, ma'am, you can't do that. And she's like, I'm wearing a $40,000 Rolex. I could do whatever I want.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the Target I used to work by. I'm like, oh, I know that place. Yeah. God, I don't know what it is, but like that lady is the best and the worst. You're doing this because I'm Jewish, and the cop's like, ma'am, just put your hands behind your back.
Oh my God!
Like, this is the first time, like, this poor cop's just looking at her like, she's like, I have Donald Trump's phone number. He's like, really? What's his phone number?
Oh my God.
And she's like, I have it. She's like, I'm an informant for the government. And he's like, uh-huh. Okay. And she's like, you're on Instagram. Everybody's going to know what you're doing to me. She's like, I'm going to call Donald Trump. The cop's like, okay, call him. Like, the cop's literally like, okay. Like, ma'am, still put your hands behind your back. But yeah, yeah. Everybody come to Arizona where everybody's a fucking psychopath.
Karen.
Fucking, my mother is becoming a Karen.
Oh no. That's not
Except
good.
she wears masks. But so we're at the store. She's like, this produce doesn't look very fresh. And I'm like, oh no. Oh no, here we go. And I'm like, well, you know, we don't have to get it here. We're going to another store. Like, don't buy it. It's not She's like, I'm just saying it's not very fresh. I'm like, oh, then don't buy it. Like, really, you're not proving a point. She's like, I wonder if the produce manager's over here. I'm like,
oh my goodness.
It's a bag of fucking spinach. Just keep walking. I will buy you 2 if you just keep walking. Yeah. I'm like, oh God, Karen. Oh God, Karen, just stop. Is this like a gradual process? Because if that's the case, I don't want to.
It might be.
I feel like I'm only a Karen in like extreme situations. Like really, yeah.
I mean, like, the times have brought out the Karens for sure.
Oh God, the Karens are like, this is my chance. I mean, Bailey's women's champion with that haircut, so you know,
that's true.
Karens are taking over. The Karens have arrived. And I, for one, am not here for it. Anyway, guess what's coming up? And hold on, I have a countdown on here. A week from Saturday.
Oh,
July 18th.
Yeah. Yep.
Guys, it's happening. I don't know why. I feel like July 18th.
A week from Saturday.
Yeah.
Dang.
I know. It's coming up fast. You know what that means, guys? I feel like July 18th might be like the greatest day in like modern wrestling in the past like 3 years because I think we're going to get a lot of tea from a lot of people. Right? I mean,
so I hope it's not a total bust.
Oh God, that'll be the worst. They're like, I really enjoyed my employment. What are you doing? This is a shoot interview. This isn't like an award show acceptance speech. Jesus. But on Fight, the Fight TV app, you can buy Countdown to Fucktown August 1st. Which I have already purchased.
On that. I'm sure you have.
I have already purchased. I don't think Jen will be watching, so I will be the correspondent for Countdown to Fucktown.
That's just an odd thing. Countdown.
That's why I'm thinking you're not going to watch, because this whole thing is going to be very odd. Well, you're going to be like, what happened to them? And I'll be like, this is normal.
Who all do you think is going to be there?
Well, I think Rocky will be there. I think, well, obviously Gallows and Anderson will be there. I kind of have a feeling, just based on location, we might see Tama.
Oh, that's possible.
And Jay. And if that's the case, I'll be like, girl, buy the damn thing for $13.
$13?
$13. I'm buying it. Yeah, I bought it. I bought it, guys. But I feel like it's going to be worth it.
It might be.
No, what's going to end up happening is I'll buy it, and then it'll be really good, and then Jim will be like, what's your login for Fight? Because I want to watch it.
I still have Fight. Isn't Fight and Ring of Honor all together or something?
Well, now Impact and Ring of Honor and New Japan are all on Fight. Not like New Japan World, but
I feel like I have a Fight account.
You do, because you bought All In.
Oh, okay.
Right, yeah. All In.
I did.
You did, yeah. So yeah, you do have one. But yeah, let's look at what this says here. Also, I'm kind of I don't know what's gonna happen. See, that's the interesting thing is, like, I really don't know what's going to happen on this. So I could have just bought the weirdest fucking thing in the world.
True.
Or I could have bought the greatest fucking thing in the world. So at this point, I don't know what I just bought. Who knows? It could be... I don't know. It could be something. I feel like you never know. It could be. It's Talking Shopomania, Countdown to Fucktown, and the it's $14.99, not 13. It's $14.99. And Talking Shop comes to life on your screen with their zany, raunchy characters and some of the biggest stars in professional wrestling. Okay, here, this next line could be for us. Buckle up for a wild, booze-soaked wrestling event like only they could do.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Oh, God, Gallows is going to be Sex Ferguson, I guess. Says you have to see it to believe it.
I'm sure.
This is going to be
a shit show.
But in the best way.
Hopefully. Hopefully they got some kind of an organizer.
It's Gallows. it's Gallows.
That's not very comforting.
That's not very comforting. He's like, so I ordered the kegs and y'all just show up. We'll wing it. It's like me being the organizer of this show. We'll wing it. It's fine. Plans? We don't need plans.
No.
And then Jen doesn't have a calendar. So then it's like, Jen, what are you doing? Well, how about Saturday between the hours of 5 and 9 p.m.? Got it. All right.
Jackson, you are about
It's like a cable company at this point. She's like, I will show up between the hours of 8 a.m. and midnight. When I'll show up, I'll never know.
Well,
okay. True. Like, she'll be around eventually. I mean,
the man always comes around.
Yeah. The man always comes around, and same with Jen. She'll be around eventually. So just, yeah. That's why it's hard to have guests on this show, because I'm a hot mess, and so's Jen.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. We're a hot mess. We have problems. And if this wasn't a weekday, I would totally be getting drunk. See, you missed your opportunity Saturday, because I was like 3 or 4 White Claws in. Yeah, you missed it. I was like, this is,
I didn't know that.
America. Yeah, you missed it. And I bought the White Claw Lights, and they have an orange flavor, and it's really good.
I tried Truly's the other day, and I actually liked it better than White Claw. Because I don't like White Claw at all, and I actually could stomach the Truly's. Like, it wasn't great. I could stomach it.
Bud Light Seltzer is really good.
Corona has one now, too.
I haven't tried that one. I've tried the Truly's. The Truly's are pretty good. And then, obviously, the White Claw are my favorite. Bud Light Seltzers are really good. I gotta try the Corona ones. But yeah, I think it's like Cape Island Strawberry Lemonade Seltzer was really good.
It sounds good.
It's good. But yeah. I just yeah. I don't know why.
I just
like booze. Huh?
I said I had to go to the bathroom right when you said I just like booze.
Oh.
I've got to go, though.
Oh, well, we're going to take a break, guys. We will be back in a moment.
Hi, guys. It's Nikki, and we have moved to Anchor Podcast. Now, what we like about Anchor is Anchor gives us everything in one place, and it's free. You don't have to spend $15 a month on getting subpar service when you could get everything in one place for free. What I like about it too is you could actually get creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right in the app. Now, this doesn't change how your podcast is distributed. You can hear it everywhere, such as Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Podcasts, and more. And it makes everything easy for monetization, even if you don't have a ton of listeners. So if you're interested, download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm anchor.fm to get started.
And we're back.
Yep.
Jen has her hummus.
I got snacks.
She brought snacks. And yeah. Apparently hummus is the shit, I guess.
It's good. I can't believe you don't like it.
I don't like it. I think I had a bad chickpea experience before, and now like just the thought of it being chickpeas is like.
How do you have a bad chickpea experience?
Yeah. Somebody told me like if you eat chickpeas a certain way, it'll help with your period cramps. And I was like, oh, okay. And I tried it. I was like, this is fucking disgusting.
It's not a bad experience. You just didn't like it.
It's fucking gross. I was wanting it to be a miracle cure. I think that was why.
I think it's delicious.
Well, good for you.
Especially the kind with the onions in it.
I don't like onions. Anyway. So, Sarah Logan is having a baby.
Everybody's having babies.
Everybody's having babies.
Including
Other
a
than
couple
us.
in Panama City that have COVID. Both of them.
Well, not us.
You see that? A couple. They both have it and they're pregnant.
Well, we aren't having babies.
No.
No babies. Not yet.
No COVID either.
No COVID, no babies. Just booze and hummus.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's. Yeah. I don't understand why you would have babies in this climate.
Mm-mm.
Like, that's coming from me, and I like babies. But hey, you know what? I will say that the video they made when they found out actually did make me tear up. It was very, very, very cute.
A video of their live reaction?
Yeah.
Mm.
It was really cute. I was like, "Aw." And then, like, that was, like, the first part of the video. And then the next part, she's talking about how, like, before she met Eric, a.k.a. Raymond Rowe, from War Machine, that she didn't think that she wanted to have kids. She was like, I didn't think I was going to have kids. I wasn't really interested in it. And then when she met him, she was like, I want to have babies with this man.
Aw.
I know. And now they're having a baby.
How sweet.
I hope they have a girl. I do. Everybody's like, she should have a boy. And I'm like, she should have a girl. And the Bella should have boys. I feel like that would be the right mix.
The Bella's maternity shoot was very nice.
It was. It was naked.
I'm about to say, they were naked during it.
They were naked as the day they were born. Also, Nikki Bella outed herself as one of us. She calls Artem daddy.
Oh, no.
I'm like, yeah, she's one of us.
She's calling him daddy because now they're having a baby, or did she call him that before?
Oh. Let's look what she said. Because I was like, oh, yeah, it's because of the baby. And then I looked at the caption and I'm like, oh.
Uh-oh.
I'm like, oh. You're one of us, aren't you? I feel like it was one of those thinly veiled attempts to be like, he's going to be a dad. And then it's like, but I call him daddy. You know, one of those. Here, let me read it. Nikki Bella. Oh shit, I just passed it. She said, my daddy.
Oh.
Yeah, not baby's daddy or daddy in the picture. My daddy.
Ah, got it.
She's one of us.
Uh-huh.
Good. You know what? I love when we find out somebody's one of us. I'm like, you are? Me too.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like that, because if someone's not into that, they think it's disgusting. So.
I don't know. I feel like Bree and Brian are like, ew.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. But I feel like also they only have missionary sex with the lights off.
To each their own. Hey, it's more than what I'm having, so whatever.
Right? I'm like, maybe that's why, because we're like, we only want top tier prospects. Yeah. That's me. At least. Well, I'm sorry. I am not wasting my goddamn time. I'm not.
Don't you want to have some fun?
Well, for one, all these guys who are like, oh, Nikki, you're so pretty. They're like, I live in Canada or fucking.
Bitch, don't you want to move?
You know, yeah, but I mean, if I'm moving, you guys got to be top quality. I ain't moving for some shithead. Oh, it was great though. Like the other day, my mom's like, "You hate it here that much?" I go, "Yeah." She's like, "Well, where would you move?" I'm like, "Georgia, New York, Florida, California, Nevada, Washington, Oregon." I just start naming places, and she's like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah." You think I'm kidding? You think I'm kidding? She's like, "You'd move to Georgia?" I'm like, "In a heartbeat." Believe me. I'm like, "Oh, believe me. If the funds and the stars all aligned and I had the opportunity to go, I'd go."
I mean, Arizona's not looking too good these days.
Exactly. I'm like, and then I told her, I'm like, I could move to Canada because, if the Cheeto wins, apparently they're going to let people seek political asylum. So Canada, we could go, and they only have like a couple hundred cases in the whole country, Canada. So, we could seek political asylum in Canada.
No, are you serious? Are we really gonna do that?
That's what they've been saying. You know what that means, guys? I could live in Canada.
It's expensive there.
You know what? It is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. It is. They're like, but there's no pay-per-views, and I'm like, I don't care. Yeah. Really, don't really care. I mean, at this point, is Vince even going to have a company after all this is over?
Is anybody gonna have a company? I don't know.
Well, New Japan seems to be doing great. So we'll have that at least. And the other companies, they're actually hiring people instead of firing them. So, I mean, that's the thing you got to think about is like every other company out there fired nobody. Like nobody was fired. And they made considerably less money. And they still paid. Now, mind you, I'm not saying like everybody on the indies, but like Ring of Honor, Impact, New Japan. They all paid their people, and
how much do they pay them though?
I don't know.
I'm real curious.
Person. I'm sure New Japan they pay quite handsomely. Because believe me, Tama and all of them don't seem to have a care in the fucking world right now. I mean, I think out of all of them, New Japan probably pays the most.
Right.
But, I'm not saying they're not making decent money. I mean, I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, New Japan, you can make six figures. Yeah. I mean, depending on who you are.
Right.
If you're a young lion, you're not making six figures. But they pay for you to, like, live somewhere and your food and shit. So I think that's kind of a trade-off. Because you live in the dojo. They pay for your training. They pay for your food for the most part. Somebody who wrestled with CWFAZ is actually in the dojo right now.
Huh.
And the one in LA, not in Japan, but LA. And they said it's actually really nice. Like they're taken care of. I think back in the day they didn't take care of them as well, but now they take care of them pretty well. Plus, like the wrestlers there make sure like the guys are taken care of.
I wonder what the sleeping arrangements look like.
I don't know. I've never seen the inside of the dojo, so I don't know if it's like little apartments or if it's a bunk bed situation or like
I'm thinking bunk bed situation.
I think so, but you know what? I don't know if that'd be so bad. I mean, it's not like you have to, go anywhere. And I'm sure if like you have some source of income other than the dojo that like you could get an apartment, but I mean that's not the dojo way though.
Right.
Like those bunk beds, you know how many people have probably slept in those bunk beds that are like big stars now? Fucking Carl Anderson could have slept in that bunk bed.
I wouldn't mind sleeping in that bed.
Daniel Bryan. Shinsuke Nakamura. Yeah, guys. I would not mind being in those bunk beds at that point. I mean, if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for us. As long as I have the bottom bunk. Yeah. But yeah. So I just don't understand. Like, I mean, I get it. I think Vince is just like, we have to still show we have record profits. Even though like they're firing people. And
yeah, he needs to get over himself.
Yeah, he does. He needs to get over himself. But apparently, Ring of Honor is planning on signing somebody because they let Bully Ray's contract go.
Mm-hmm.
So, and Kevin, was it Kevin? No, it was Ian Riccaboni said, just because they let his contract go doesn't mean we won't sign somebody July 18th. You got to free up the money for it. And I'm like, oh, so that's where y'all going with this. I really think those companies are just like, the second all those people got released, they're like, okay, we got to start freeing up some money because we're going to pick them up. I just don't know where they're all going to go. I mean, Impact seems like they want to grab a bunch of them. I don't know. Like, I was so sure I knew where everybody was going to go. And now I'm like, I don't know.
And now we know that the Good Brothers had a meeting with the Young Bucks, so.
Yeah. But they've also had meetings with New Japan. See, I think they're fucking with everybody.
I hope so.
I really do. Because, like, they even when they were talking to Rocky on Talking Shop, they were like, so where's our contracts, Rocky? And Rocky was like, you gotta wait till July 18th. They're like, but why though? And then Impact, I think they're gonna go to Impact for like a year and then go, once the virus is over, they'll go to New Japan. Or they're gonna work out some kind of like they could do both thing.
I thought you said they could.
I mean, they could, but I think if they sign with Impact, they'll do both. If not, they'll just go to New Japan. I think that's what's going to happen. I think right now they're trolling people, though.
I hope so.
I really do. If they go to AEW, I'm sorry, guys, I won't be able to watch you. I'm sorry. I love you both dearly. I'm not going to go to some AEW fest to come meet you.
No.
Because if I see Cody, I'll be like, listen, I have something to say to you. And it's not good. Also, I feel like it's betraying Tama if they sign with them.
That's kind of true.
It is. It's us or them. And you better choose us. Because them is not a good answer. It's not. Like, I would be the worst. If people asked me about their career advice, they're like, hey, I'm thinking about going to AEW. I'd be like, why would you do that? Like,
Who hurt you?
Who hurt you? Did your mother drop you as a baby? They're like, no, it just seems like a really good opportunity to job to Cody. Like, no. Okay. No. And then I'd be like, but this lovely place over here called New Japan, though. And they're like, but I don't want to go to Japan. And I'd be like, Ring of Honor and Impact. Or just try it on your own everywhere else. You know what? You don't have to make choices. You can just go do what you want. No. I mean, really. I feel like that would be like the worst place to work. Like, you'd be in a meeting and Cody'd be like, listen, so you get the honor of losing to me. Yeah. And I'd be like, bitch, you always win. So like, that's not really an honor if everybody loses to you. So, anyway.
He's just gross.
He is. He's so slimy. And then Kenny Omega doesn't have any balls anymore. They're in Cody's purse. And then the Young Bucks, I don't know what happened to them. Oh, wait, I do know. It's called having money and acting like you're better than everybody else.
Yep.
You know, like, and you know what? Thinking back, I've had time to think, guys, because, you know, yeah, I've had a lot of time to think because of this virus and, you know, not being able to go do anything. And I feel like the Young Bucks were good until the fucking Brinks truck backed up and people were throwing money at them and they got their fucking egos all came in. And then you add in the biggest ego, godlike, complex prick in the world, Cody Rhodes, to it. And then he's like, listen, guys, I can make you more money. All you got to do is sell your soul. I won't say to Satan because I feel like Satan actually has some redeeming qualities compared to Cody Rhodes.
Oh my God.
You're going to sell your soul to me. And then they're like, yeah, let's sell our soul to Cody. Yeah.
He's kind of like an incubus or something.
Yeah, I feel that.
Mm.
I feel like, you know, those like movies where witches need the souls of young innocent children to maintain their beauty.
Like in Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, I feel like it's that. Like, really, Cody's like a decrepit old man under it all, but like he steals the souls of young wrestlers in their prime.
He's Winifred Sanderson.
He is. No. She's too nice for that. She's got a personality.
That's true.
He's like their great grandpa. I'm just saying, like, I just don't act like you're better than everybody else because you're not.
He doesn't see it that way.
No, he's like, I'm God's gift to the world. I swear, like, it's people like him that are like the people at the grocery store who are like, you're infringing on my rights. I'm like, really? But yeah, I don't feel like if Gallows and Anderson went to AEW, I don't think it would be good for them.
I think they wouldn't get along eventually.
Exactly. I feel like the problem would be like, at first it'd be really good. Like, they'd be like, oh, yeah, I'm here with the Young Bucks. And then like,
you'll be the star of our tag division. And...
yeah, just like they fed the line of bullshit to FTR.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're like, oh, hey, so listen, we're going to need you to put over the Young Bucks. And they'll be like, okay, cool, yeah, I'll do it. And then like the next week they're like, hey, we need you to put over FTR. And they'll be like, all right, okay. And then they'll be like, oh, hey, cool, hey, buddy, we're gonna need you to put over LAX. And then they're gonna be like, okay. And then they'll be like, oh, hey, buddy, yeah, we're only gonna pay you this much, even though we told you we'd pay you this much. And then they'll be like,
or like they'll throw Orange Cassidy and Jungle Boy together as a tag team.
Yeah.
Like, we put this tag team over.
And they're like, we're gonna need you to put Orange Cassidy over.
And Jungle Boy.
And Jungle Boy. But Jungle Boy at least has talent.
Yeah, but can you imagine Luke Gallows putting over Jungle Boy? Come on.
Orange Cassidy scores the pin over Carl Anderson. And I'd be like,
too much.
what in the blue fucking hell? No, this is what would happen. They're like, hey, Gallows, Anderson, you're great guys. We love you. You're good brothers too, sweet. But we need you to put over Brandon Cutler and Michael Nakazawa. Yeah, and he's going to put baby oil on Gallows. You're baby oil too, so you guys just slide off each other. It's fine.
Oh, my God. That would be horrible. Not a good look.
I quit. I quit. My impression of Gallows. I quit. I quit. Oh, you want a little more upbeat? I quit.
That's like, that video. I shouldn't relate the two, but it's still funny. The video of the woman that's getting arrested, and she's saying the cop is arresting her unlawfully, and she's like, "You are about to lose your job." Like, yeah. I'm about to lose my job. I'm about to knock your ass out.
That'd be Carl. I'm about to lose my job. Oh, wait, do this. Hey, Christine. Yeah, don't spend any money. I'm quitting.
No, I'm not quitting. I'm going to get fired because I'm going to knock his ass out.
Cody's like, listen, we love you guys. Because I was in the Bullet Club too. And if you don't put over Michael Nakazawa and Brandon Cutler, we're going to have to let you go. Well, that just sounds great. Yeah, that sounds lovely. Bye. Buddy.
You're skipping the part where he punches Cody in the face.
I feel like Carl would kick him in the dick, but okay. Yeah. And then they'd be like, hold on. And Cody's like, please don't take any calls. Hold on. Tama, hey buddy. Is that offer still open? Yeah. Unless go with me on this one. Because I would do this shit. And Gallows and I are similar in personality, so this could happen. They could play nice. They could play sweet and innocent. And then take him out. Just like Cody tried to do the Bullet Club.
That's true.
That's what I would do. I'd be like, oh, Cody, you're a pillar to society. You're so great. And then really I'm scheming behind the scenes. Take him out. I'd be like, listen, Tony Khan, you really bought into this? Your poor father who's aging and is prone to a virus put his money into this? Wow. Do you have to pay him back? I would be so bad. I'd be like, Kenny, I found Cody's purse. He'd be like, what? I'd be like, your balls were in it. Do you want them back? Guess not. Oh gosh. No, yeah, that I'd be fired. They'd be like, what are you doing? I'm like, what am I not doing? They're like, did you open the door for Tama Tonga to come in here? I did not open the door to let Tamatonga in here. Also, Fale's over there too, so I gotta go. Yeah, they'd be like, why is Jay White over there? What? What are you talking about? They're like, he's right there. No, he's not. What are you talking about? I didn't let him in. Jen let him in.
Yes.
Yes. And you'd be like, somebody's gonna lose their job.
You're about to lose your job. I love that video.
Guys.
What's so funny is the cops cracking up at her the whole time and he can't laugh. She's just have you seen it? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Hold on. It's the best. Hold on.
Guys.
I know I have it favorited on TikTok. Hold on. It'll take a minute to find it.
People shouldn't I don't know if I mean, unless you want a group of girls like the Iconics working for you. But like, and unlike the Iconics, we drink. So
they don't drink? I didn't know.
No, they don't drink. I told you that.
Huh.
They don't drink.
That's disappointing.
It is, but you know what? They can do whatever they want. They could do anything. They could. Like, okay, other than these two-tone pants. Peyton, don't wear the two-tone pants.
I found it.
Why are you detaining me? You about to lose your job. You about to lose your job. Get this dance. You about to lose your job because you are detaining me for nothing.
And the cops
And
like cracking
detaining
up.
me for nothing. And you about to lose your job. You ain't even got no job.
Yeah, that would be you, Jen.
You about to lose your job. You about to lose your job.
Love her. She's great. Somebody took it and made a like a remix out of it. It was really funny.
Yeah, so that would be Jen if we worked for AEW. Except it'd be, I'm about to lose my job.
I just go around making people think they're about to get fired.
You would. You'd be like, so Kenny, I heard something that I think I need to tell you.
I'm so sorry they talk about you like that. Oh, is this it? It says remix.
You detaining me.
No.
You about to lose your job.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. See, that's what I would go around playing.
So you're trying to say that I would lull them into a sense of like, you're about to get fired.
And then I would
play
have
the
this
song.
as my ringtone.
Oh, God. Guys, it would be Jen. She'd be walking around playing that. Be like, I don't mean this for anybody in particular, but I do.
It's so funny. Just look it up on, you probably look it up on anything, but if you type in, you about to lose your job on, what is it? TikTok. It'll come right up.
Well, Jen will make everybody feel like they're going to lose their job.
Hilarious.
But yeah, so anyway, Gallows and Anderson, if you're somehow listening to this, somehow in the weirdest world, don't go to the side with the fucking Young Bucks. Don't do it.
No.
No.
You'll lose your job.
You'll lose your job. Carl, you'll end up getting an assault charge for punching Cody in the dick.
Yep.
So just don't do it. Gallows, you can't be Sex Ferguson anymore if you go there. You know what they'll say? They're like, you can't do that. We're catering to the young demographics.
Yeah,
My God.
do it, and then they'll try to trademark it.
Yeah, they'll be like, so no, this is what would happen. Gallows, I don't know if you knew this, but we have very, very high numbers of young individuals who watch our show. You know, Jungle Boy's a sex symbol. So you can't be Sex Ferguson, and you can't be Tex Ferguson because WWE did that. But you can be anything else, anything you want to be. And then Carl would say, "I'm about to lose my job." Yep. Yeah. So don't go. Just don't do it. Like, I don't know if you knew this, but I'm like Nostra fucking Damus, and I know that wouldn't turn out well. Like, I'm a mind reader. Cody's just trying to kill the Bullet Club. Again. It's true.
We'll find out.
I'm going to write a fucking book about it. And then everybody's like, oh, that's not true. And I'll be like, really? Because, like, everything that Jen and I have said so far has happened.
That's true.
So, I mean, but hey, you know what? Doubt our abilities. Because I feel like we know what's going to happen before it happens.
It seems like it.
It seems like it.
Just because we know we know men.
We do. But like
personality. Again,
this comes back to what we talked about like last week or the week before. Those who can't teach.
That's true.
Yeah. That's it. We're those who can't teach. Mm-hmm. So, we know men very well. And you know what? Maybe that's why we know men very well. Also, think like a man so you don't get played like a bitch. Yeah. It's a very true line. Just saying. And there's
any more news? It is a
dog. This was actually a slow news week. I feel like nothing really happened. Oh, there was a new U.S. championship belt.
It didn't look good under those lights, but when I saw a picture of it without those lights, it looked nice.
Yeah. And that's what everybody was saying. They're like, that looks like shit. And then they saw like the picture, like the actual like professional photo of it. And they're like, oh, that's not half bad. Mm-mm. But hey, whatever. But hey, whatever. I mean, it's pretty. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's better than the thing they had before.
Yes.
I will say that. The thing before, I was like, that looks hokey. But,
Me and Jackson are over here having bagel chips.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Poor Mojo Rawley's over here talking about how he's watching Raw, and he used to have fun when he was on Raw. Now he's on SmackDown, and he still has fun on SmackDown. But there's a picture of him on Raw because Raw is on right now. I feel like he's losing. SmackDown. I feel like he's losing his mind.
Probably. I mean, he has nothing else to do. He's not working.
Yeah, it's not like they use him. Mm-mm. That is another thing. Poor Mojo Rawley.
At least he still got a job.
I mean, yeah, true. You know what? Maybe they should have gotten rid of him on April 15th. And then
I don't know.
And then Gallows and Anderson could take him out on the indies. And then he could show his real personality.
That's true.
And then he could get himself over. Because I feel like he could do that. And then, yeah. That's what would happen, guys. I just can't with the fucking WWE anymore. I mean, NXT is like the only bastion of goodness.
That's true.
But otherwise, fuck it. It all sucks. Like, there is literally, like, the Iconics are the only thing that I can be like, yeah, that was entertaining. Like, Drew, I feel like they just put him in convoluted bullshit. With fucking Dolph. You know what it is? I think it's Dolph Ziggler. For that.
It's all Dolph Ziggler's fault.
It's all Dolph Ziggler's fault. Like, Drew, I'm like, I love Drew. And then, like, once the shit with Dolph Ziggler started, I'm like, Ugh, I can't watch this.
At least it's not Seth.
That's true. But still, I feel like Seth is in Groundhog's Day lately. He's just like, I'm fighting the same people every week. And then the Asuka and Sasha and Bailey, and is Kyrie there or not there? And
He was there.
I know. I'm like, but it's like, is she there? Isn't she there? I mean, if I was Kyrie, I would have fucking just left.
She tweeted, "I'm back."
I know, but I'm like, if I was Kyrie, I'd go home to your husband and your dog.
Cheese, isn't his name Cheese?
Yeah, he's really cute. I'd just leave. I'd be like, yep, bye. Bye.
What is this?
What? What is it? Is it breaking news?
It's about cruises.
Oh. I thought I needed to do the breaking news sound.
No.
Doop, 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 doop. I don't know. But yeah, it is so strange to me that
I'm very confused.
I don't know what
Like a whole bunch of they're like canceling a whole bunch of the sailings for next year already.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh God. They keep teasing that Liv and Ruby are going to be a tag team again.
I mean, they got nothing else to do.
Yeah. I mean, you know what could have made this whole thing like work?
What?
Had they not broke up the Riot Squad in the first place.
True.
Sorry.
Jackson, are you hungry?
They could have had like a Becky Lynch style announcement for Sarah Logan's pregnancy.
Yeah, they wouldn't have done that.
She'd be like, "Girls, I'm gonna go be a mom on my farm with my chickens," and I'd be like, "Oh, good for her." Oh well. I would be like, good.
These dogs are descending into madness.
And then you got poor Shayna Baszler.
I know, who Vince doesn't like.
You know why Vince doesn't like her?
Yep, I sure do.
Like, honestly, she grew on me. I used to hate her. She grew on me. And now I'm like, how dare you? How dare you? She's Shayna fucking Baszler.
He doesn't care.
He doesn't care. He's like, she looks like a man. I don't like that.
And she's 40. Almost 40.
40. Vince is like, you know what 40 is? 40 is like ancient. I'd be like, Vince, you're like ancient. Okay? Old man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what?
Don't.
Shayna, you should go back to starting. I'm not saying everybody should leave. But I'm not saying.
Kind of are.
I'm not saying that you should update your demo reels. Yeah. That's anyway, July 18th. I feel like I'm gonna hype this way too much, and then we're gonna get like.
It's gonna be disappointing for you. I just feel it.
I can feel it. But you know what? It's good to look forward to something.
That is true.
I'm like, when really the only reason I'm looking forward to it is because I want the tea.
Yeah, there's probably not going to be any, and then you're going to be really disappointed.
But what if there's like bombshell announcements?
That would be great, but
I mean, not necessarily like. Part of me also wants to know where these people are going. Like, I'm gonna be so disappointed if any of them go to like that one place.
Somebody will.
Somebody will. I feel like it's gonna be Zack Ryder.
It might be.
It's like, oh my god, it's Matt Cardona. What is he doing in AEW? I'll be like, I'm so surprised. Like, really? I feel like even with Kurt Hawkins doing all the legwork, I feel like he wouldn't make it on the indies.
Probably not.
Like,
especially not without Chelsea.
He's too pretty.
Yeah.
Like, no offense, Chelsea, but he's too pretty. It's like, oh, no offense, Chelsea. I honestly, I don't know what she sees in him.
Me either.
I don't get it. Girl, what do you see in that man? He doesn't even tan his hands. Now granted, we're both super pale and we don't tan. So like we probably shouldn't be giving advice on tanning, but
I still know a bad tan when I see one.
Exactly. And he's never like bronze. It's always like orange.
Yeah.
Like it's never like a nice like tan. So
No.
I feel like he probably needs to like learn how to tan.
Mm-hmm. You think she would have taught him by now?
You would think, but I don't know. Maybe he's got like a problem with tanning his hands.
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't tan, so I couldn't tell you.
Jesse,
But
you can't have hummus. No hummus for you.
no, dogs can't have hummus.
I'll feed you in a minute. You're fine.
They're flipping out. Anyway, I feel like I had one more thing to say. And I don't remember what it is. God, I'm losing my mind. What's happening to me? Anyway, we'll probably figure it out later and then be like, wait, what? I should have said that. Yeah. I feel like it was just a really slow week.
Well, it's been a slow week. Unless there's drama, there's really not that much to talk about.
I feel like the past couple weeks, though, we've had like an insane amount of drama. Like, It was like first, BLM happened. And then it's like we have a week where I'm like, I don't feel like, with the current climate of the world. And then speaking out happened that I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, and before all that, it was everybody's getting fired.
Yeah, and then before that, everybody got fired. And then before that, it was like, oh my God, there's a virus. And now there's still a virus. And
WrestleMania is canceled.
WrestleMania is canceled. And New Japan can't fly anybody over. And
yeah.
Yeah.
Fun times. You cannot have hummus. This is ridiculous.
This is so much fun.
You won't even like it, dude.
I feel like, you know what? Maybe July 18th will be a new beginning for everybody. Like, not just the wrestlers, but like, maybe that'll be the day that fate's like, you know what? We're just going to lay off.
Maybe, but I doubt it.
Well, the next day is fucking Extreme Rules, so I don't know if you guys want us to even cover it.
I'll be watching. I have nothing else to do.
Jen might be the correspondent for Extreme Rules.
That's fine. I mean, literally, I have nothing else to do.
I'll just watch New Japan and Impact. Ring of Honor is still doing like the profiles of people, so there's not much to report on there.
Stop. Okay, you're pissing me off.
And also, like, even now, it's like after the whole speaking out thing, like, I don't know. Like, it's almost like, who can I talk about?
Right.
Because I'm sure somebody, like the Matt Riddle thing, they've already disproven the whole thing on Matt Riddle. Like, if she was just, and you know what, Jen? It was that situation we talked about. Woman seeking revenge. Because he was cheating on his wife with her. And then, like, it didn't end well. And then
all of a sudden he became a rapist.
Oh, yeah. Even though she's like, I have proof, guys. And it's like, look, here's a picture of us kissing right after he gave me 2 tickets to NXT TakeOver. It's like, that proves nothing, honey. I'm like, what does that prove?
What a dumbass taking a picture with her when he was cheating. That's stupid.
A part of me wonders if they have an open marriage.
Oh, I could see that.
I kind of wonder. But then I'm like, does it prove that you went to NXT TakeOver? Like, what are we proving here? I'm like, yes, you look very assaulted right there.
Oh, goodness.
Like, if you're going to try to prove it, if you're going to try.
It's not the best choice.
That's not the proof that I would go with.
Mm-mm.
Like, yeah. So basically, everybody has disregarded this person. They're like, yeah, she's a special case here. But yeah, like, and the sad part is and I know people are going to cancel me for it, and I really don't give a fuck. I still like some of the people who got called out. Now, do I like him as a person? Absolutely not. Do I like him as an entertainer?
Right.
Yeah. Like Will Ospreay. As a person, I don't think he's a good person, but do I think he's a very good wrestler? Yeah. Also, one of our friends still thinks he's really hot, so.
He's still looking for t-shirts.
She's still looking for shirts, guys. Nobody sent her anything. I feel bad. She's still looking for shirts if you have any. I'm like, oh, poor girl. She loves her some Will Ospreay, though. I don't get it, but okay.
I don't either.
But then again, I'm like, Jen and I have some very weird tastes, so
yeah.
Who are we to talk? Yeah, she's like, look at him. I'm like, yeah, he's jacked. And she's like, yeah, he is. I'm like, oh, okay. Well then. Yeah, she needs to come on our show eventually.
Someone needs their Benadryl.
Me? Yeah.
No.
I was going to say me and my Danhausen shirt and Zubas. Yeah, I need some Benadryl too. It's like, what are you wearing? I'm just wearing a hodgepodge of shit. Got a rainbow Danhausen shirt and some blue Zubas. Yeah. I'm kicking it 80s wrestling style. All I need is a fanny pack.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. You know what, though? I totally get why people wear these pants. They're very comfortable. And you know what? If you go out in, like, heat, they're, like, super breathable. So I get it.
Huh.
I totally get it. I might need another pair. Or 7. I might turn into Mojo Rawley at this point and just buy. That's all I'm going to wear is Zubas from now on. Because guess what? I have a quarantine 15. And they're stretchy.
There you go.
Yeah, we're just going to start wearing Zubas, guys. Jen's going to wear them. I'm going to wear them. We'll get her some hot pink ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like some Atlanta Falcons ones or Braves ones.
Yeah, Braves, not Falcons. Yeah, we'll go Braves.
We'll get her the Braves ones. She'll just be like, hey, I'm here to work.
God.
You'd be comfy, though.
I would. Dude, seriously, hush. This is ridiculous.
Ooh.
Benadryl.
It's your friends.
It's for their allergies, though. I'm not putting them to sleep. It's for their allergies, but it does have its benefits.
Phrasing.
I'm not knocking them out.
Yes. Anyway.
But it does help.
On that note. So next week, hopefully it's still not dramatic.
Not problematic.
Week. Yeah, an unproblematic week, hopefully. So basically next week, let's see. Here's the main thing. Okay, so we'll have all of the details in the lead up to Countdown to Fucktown, aka July 18th. And we'll
find out if the spoiler photos are true about Adam Cole and Keith Lee's match.
Yeah, we'll find that out. Which, you know what? I don't know. I don't know. I hope. I mean, I love Keith Lee, but I love Adam. So I don't. And part of me is like, okay. I'm not going to say who. I mean, I'm sure you've all seen him, but I'm not going to say who's in the photo in case you're trying to not see it.
Mm-hmm. It'll be interesting.
Because I love them both. But, like, I really want Adam to retain. Because I feel like if Adam loses, he's going to Raw.
Well, yeah.
Or SmackDown.
Yep.
And then that would just be him going to main event, basically. Because that's where Shayna Baszler's at right now. Also, yeah, we'll have all the details in the week leading up to July 18th. We'll see if Gallows and Anderson spill any more tea. I have the newest episode of Talkin' Shop to listen to, so I will get some details from that. Tama's Island drops tomorrow, and I don't know what he's going to talk about. But last week, he talked all about the New Japan Cup. Very informative. Also, guys, Tama's Island follows me on Twitter, and I got the hookup to get some mask. So I have a Bullet Club mask on the way. And I know, I'm very excited about it, believe me. I am very stoked about this, guys. I'm going to take pictures in it. Anyway, so, yeah. So, Tama's Island, I'm going to listen to that when that drops tomorrow. We'll do our podcast recap. And yeah, we'll talk about the lead up to July 18th. And then we may even have an episode July 18th.
Oh, Lordy.
Or 19th. One of the two. Wait, you may not watch Extreme Fools. They are fools. Extreme Rules, because we may be doing an episode.
I want to watch it.
Okay, well then we may have one July 18th. With all of the details that are coming out.
Move it or lose it, buddy.
That's what I'm saying. Anyway, but yeah, so we will, 18th, 19th, or 20th, expect an episode with the full rundown of what happens.
Hopefully there is something to talk about.
If not, I'm sure it'll just be like 40 minutes of Gallows just saying stupid shit. And I'll be like, here's a recap of everything. Maybe they found that TikTok, Jen, and they'll just sing that for 40 minutes.
You are about to lose your job.
Yeah. Maybe that's what. Or they'll just turn into us and talk about random shit for like an hour.
That's true.
No. I feel like they already do that, though. But yeah, so we will have all of the details about who's going where. Also, Slammiversary is that weekend. I'm still talking.
I'm sorry, I love it. It's hilarious.
Anyway, Slammiversary is that weekend as well. So next week, we will have our Slammiversary predictions. Even though Jen doesn't watch Impact. But we will predict who's going, who's coming, who's winning, who's losing. It's not going to be Tessa Blanchard, obviously. And, yeah. I feel like this was just kind of a bad week. But next week, we're actually going to have stuff to talk about.
Can I play this as our outro? I dedicate this to the elite. Eventually, this is going to be you.
Buddy.
You hear that, Cody?
I hope
Hear
that's
that?
not copyrighted.
No, it's not.
I'm just saying.
It's not.
Anyway, yeah, Cody, you're about to lose your job.
Tony Khan's gonna get sick of your shit one day. He's gonna get sick of losing money.
Also, Cody, if you're somehow listening to this, give Kenny his balls back.
Or
God. This is why nobody listens.
it's hilarious. And the video's Bugs Bunny and Elmo dancing. It's great.
I don't know. Gallows and Anderson, I don't know because we might be the worst podcast ever. It's great.
Hear that, Cody?
Hear that, Young Bucks?
Yeah, J-O-B, that's right.
Hear that, Michael Nakazawa?
That's great. It's great. It's great. I'm sending this to you so you can have it for later. In case you want to listen to it later. It's great. Absolutely great.
Anyway, on that note,
Uh-huh.
until next week.
You about to lose your job.
It's great. It's great. Okay, I'm done. Actually, no, I'm not done. Hey, Sammy Guevara. Who else can I play this for? Oh, Joey Ryan.
I think he already did.
Love it. It's so good.
He already did.
But it's so great.
Oh, I got one. Wait, I got one.
Huh?
Orange Cassidy. This is fun.
Oh man.
Brandy Rhodes.
Aw.
Oh God.
All right, we're going. Okay.
Okay, we have to go now before we just name a lot of people.
Yep. All right. Bye,
Anyway.
guys.
Until next week.
Bye.
Bye.